Oh, show. Yeah, listening to your video made me remember back when I was just a young little whippersnapper. So anyway, I reckon remember when I used to collect comic books. I used to Marvel and DC, but I was kind of more into Marvel, and all that. And I remember, collecting baseball cards and football cards, and not into that, anymore, of course, But I can remember, having, like those type things. And I guess if I was going to collect something, as far as comic books, I think it'd be alright. It's a one series, well, it's different ones actually. I'll put it that way. By Chick Publication, they were not, and I'm not talking about the little tracks. These were, let's see, Crusaders, I believe it was. I still wouldn't mind collecting them. I think I have one. Alberto, but the thing is, they had the Crusaders. I mean, it was pretty cool. It's still a pretty good Christian comic, but it's a little outdated. But excuse me. Anyway, there was something about the knives there now. My father collects knives. We get him knives, every now and then, he collects them, all kinds of knives. And, but, I like knives. I don't collect them, but I'm kind of particular about which knives I get, but I usually use mine for out in the field. But of course, with my health the way it is, I don't get out like I used to. But the thing is, it's good to always have them around. You never know when you're going to need them. Okay, now, my brother, one brother, Chet. Okay, you're going to have to remind me, and I'll show it to you. This was a homemade knife by Chief Little Horse. He was a very close friend of ours, very close. Okay, now Chief Little Horse, he was an Apache. Okay, in fact, he was in what do you call that? Watching a movie, Man Called Horse, and you'd never know the part that he played. Actually, he played the part of the old lady that cuts her finger off. Yeah, that's him. That was Chief Little Horse. And he used to play with Gabby Hayes, and help him, train him with the work with him with the whips and stuff. Chief Little Horse was good with whips. People would have a cigarette or a coin in their mouth, and boy, he could just flick that thing, and not even touch your skin or anything, just knock it right out, with that whip. And he was real good. You could hold out a small piece of paper like that, and he could tear it and rip it up just with that whip without touching your fingers. He was good. And I remember he used to go to a lot of our powwows and things that we would used to have on our old homestead. We used to hold all kinds of powwows, and plus we used to attend to a lot of them. And he was a good man. He's passed on. Miss him a lot. But he was always really good with the kids. He really was. He was really up in his years. But anyway, he made this knife, and we called it Little Horse. That's what we called that knife, Little Horse. Because he made it. It was really cool, and when we get a chance, I'd like to show it to you. And it is a good knife, a really good knife. And we've had that a long time. And, well, I'll say a long time. I think the last we saw him was back in the year 90, yeah. It was 98 or 99, somewhere around in there. Now, he passed away about 2 years ago, if I remember right. 2 years ago. But we never did get to attend his funeral. But sorry, I didn't mean to get all bleak and everything. But this guy was great. He really was. And he had this van, and he had it set up. That was where he'd do all his camping and living, you know, right there. I mean, he had his apartment, but he spent a lot of times going out to powwows, and that was what he called his wiki up. Well, he was something too. He was really something. He was a good man, a good storyteller too. The old and young alike always loved to listen to his stories, and could he get you to laugh? And he was always a real good friend, So, but anyway, get a chance, I'd like to show you that knife, and you'll have to remind me. You know, sometimes, you know, us old people, we forget. But I thought that knife that you showed was pretty cool. I liked it. And anyway, I hope that you have a good day or a good evening, and that you have many blessed days. God bless you. Shalom. I hope.